I'm gonna picnic.
Where are you going today?
To riding horse.
Are you going camping?
Yeah.
Are you spraying the weeds out?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, I'm gonna see the weeds out.
Alright guys, so I'm about to run out of battery here, but basically what I've done is done my first scalp. I tried to go lower, but the grass was getting caught up in the reels there, so I'm going to take it probably 3 steps. So where it's at now, then I'll go lower, do another pass across this area, and then go lower and do it again. And once I get to the yard over here, the main front yard, I may not have to do it so much just because the grass is a lot lower and I didn't overseed with rye. And this ryegrass clumps up really bad. So anyway, if I can, I'll film some more, but we'll see. Battery's beeping red right now. Alright, so we've done 3 passes here in the side area, and we got it pretty good now. So next for this area, because I overseeded with rye, I will have to probably spray something. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to use. I think MSM turf is a pretty popular herbicide to use for spraying out ryegrass. But anyway, I'll do a little more research there. As you can see, it's getting dark and I'm running out of daylight. So every day when I get home from work, I will tackle parts of the yard as long as it doesn't rain. We've had a few good days without rain, so this has been pretty nice. But this looks horrible right now. It looks really bad, but hopefully once we spray the ryegrass out, the Bermuda really kicks up, we'll be doing pretty good there. We got a lot of work to do to get ready for the growing season, and as you can see, we've already kind of had some Bermuda growth here in the front yard, but you know, we could still have freezes, so that could be harmed at any second. All right, so we're on our second load here of grass. We've done one full load here in the front yard. Like I said yesterday, when I did the side piece, we did one full load for that entire area. So we're on our second load here, and as you can see, it's getting scalped down. And dog. So I'm pretty sure the 35 inches of rain over the winter took a toll on the leveling job of the yard. I do think this back here, which was the second leveling job I did, held up decently, but also did a little bit better job on that one than the front. The front's really bumpy at this point. Still better than where we started, but it would definitely benefit from sand. It really would benefit from just taking a Harley rake and just leveling all of it. But I don't know that I want to spend my summer growing grass again. Alright, so if you're wondering why I'm using this thing, the TruCut, it's because I'm digging a lot in the dirt, scalping really low, and generally when you do that, you're gonna dull your blades or your reel or whatever pretty good bit. So it's just better to use something else if you can. And so once I bought the Toro, I designated the TruCut to be my scalping mower, or my mower after if I use sand or something for a couple times until that kind of goes away, and it just kind of saves the reel on the Toro, and I don't have to mess with that as much or backlap quite as often or maintenance or anything like that. So that's the reason that I'm using the TruCut for the scalp over the Toro. Alright, so a few things I've decided. I don't think I'm going to do a dethatch. I may decide in the next few days that I will, but unfortunately right now it looks like I may just stick to the scalping. So I've scalped it really low, much lower than I cut the grass at last year, and I'm hoping to keep all of the grass at about 5/8 of an inch, and we'll just have to see how that goes and how level the yard is, see how it works with that. So hopefully, yeah, we can keep it at 5/8 of an inch. I don't know if you could tell as I started the scalp, the grass had gotten pretty green, and we're only in mid-March here, so it's surprising how green it is already. This time last year, there was nothing. So big difference. But my yard's only one of the few that's green like that. And I think it's a combination of the grass being cut low, so that maybe the sun was getting to it easier than some of the other lawns around here. Number two, I think I read or heard something in the comments in my previous video that, you know, young turf, because most of this was grown last year from what was left of sod. It was mostly weeds. But yeah, with new grass, new turf, the roots aren't as deep, quicker to come out of dormancy, which is not always a good thing. So I'm not bragging or anything by any means that my grass is greener than anybody else's. I would prefer it to wait a little bit, but unfortunately it is what it is. So just one thing I want to say by being out here the last few days with all that's going on right now with the virus and everything, is one thing I want to say is how therapeutic it is to do the lawn work, because for the amount of hours that I've been out here spending time doing this, I get completely lost and forget that we even have all this stuff going on. For me, it's just like, it's nice to just break away and not have to think about any of this. You know, so if you're having any kind of anxiety or anything, you know, if you can, get out in the yard and maybe it'll clear it up for you. All right, so I appreciate everybody checking out the video. I really appreciate everybody that subscribed over the winter when I wasn't putting out videos. I think we're around 750 or so now, and which is huge. I mean, for me, that's a lot. I'm very thankful for everybody who's subscribed and liked the videos and watched the videos, and I hope that you continue to like them, and I hope I can continue to provide content for everybody. So with that said, if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment down below what you do or don't like, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.